We all love Brace-Off Adventure, don't we, folks? That is the Great North musical, but the premiere episode is 2. That is a Great North musical, season 2 premiere. Brace-Off Adventure was a hilarious and heartwarming story about, at first Judy Tobin is worried about her braces giving her ways too young when she wants to sneak into the 21 and over open mic night. But then she's worried about what her braces symbolize, and Judy Tobin is afraid of growing up and choosing the wrong career path after her braces are off, until her family reassures her that just because she's getting her braces off doesn't mean she has to make any big overnight decisions about what career she wants to have when she grows up. And after different removals in the future, I definitely think Gravity Falls could use her like the river Naval, and if Amphibia could have a 3rd season where the planters could discover what interesting adventures there are to have in Los Angeles, then maybe I'd like to see how Stan before Wendy could solve and could find interesting mysteries to solve in Little Dippers or During the Tunnel of Demons. And Mabel Pines had a race-off episode of her own, and she and Dipper could learn that even though high school would be a scary time for them, that beyond that there could be some good things about growing up together. And once again, Wendy and Mabel didn't need to worry about making any big career decisions the day after getting their races off. Neither Kimberly and Duncan build up enough for races. Now, back to the Great North. Brace-Off Adventure was definitely one of the Great North's best episodes in its earlier seasons. But there is one peculiar thing about this episode I would like to address. Well, you see, John Early is a recurring cast member of the Great North who voices Henry Tuntley, one of Moon Tobin's 2 friends. The other one is Russell, who's played by John Gamberling. So, yeah, I can see how it could be confusing, and you could easily mix up those characters' names because you see them together a lot, and their voice actors share the same first name. Sound a bit different. One thing I found rather interesting about Brace-Off Adventure is that even though this is a Judy-centric storyline, and we don't see Henry or Russell at all in it, I noticed that Henry played one of the teeth in Judy Tobin's dream on the Braceline Bus. It's true, John Early, the same voice actor as Henry Tuntley, got to play the tooth with the most lines in the Braceline Bus.
Well, I don't want to go. What if it's like my teacher says? I go, I meet the perfect guy, and I marry him, and he turns out to be one of those guys who needs the waiter to think he's funny at dinner.
Yeah, that's an extremely valid concern, and you're not overreacting.
Stay with us, stay on the bus, or we'll all stay here together, stay with us.
I found this to be a very interesting aspect of Brace-Off Adventure that I wanted to talk about in this video because I mean, Judy's not really close with Henry or anything. She doesn't have a crush on him. He's too young for her. I'm sure Judy loves Gil Beavers and Stephen Hwang more. And I know we usually see Henry Tobin more often than Judy Tobin, but it's not like Henry's never appeared in the same scene as Judy Tobin. Because he appeared in the same scenes as Judy Tobin one episode before this in the Yawn of the Dead adventure, and another episode after this, after the Yawn of the Dead adventure and Braceline adventure in Skidmark Holmes adventure. So it's not like Henry Tuntley is a stranger to Judy Tobin.
I'll go next. I'm Ty T-Wad, a dangerously frugal butler. And when it's time, I will reveal that—
No spoilers!
Yeah, I thought it was rather interesting that one of Judy Tobin's younger friends was talking to her in her dream as one of her teeth. Yeah, it was kind of cool how one of Judy's dream teeth had a familiar voice from one of her friends, Henry Tuntley, or should I say, Henry Toothley. I knew there might be some special meaning behind one of the Great North's recurring characters sharing a voice actor with one of the teeth on the Braceline Bus. But, some special narrative meaning, but I didn't say it was a deep meaning, obviously. Yeah, I thought it was really neat that even though Henry Tuntley never appears anywhere else in the Great North episode, Brace Off Adventure, his voice actor still got to sing in this musical season premiere as one of Judy's dream teeth.
Wait, my hopes and dreams! Stop the bus!
One way to be safe for sure is to be our prisoner. Think of the chaos it could bring if you try literally anything. We're here to protect you.
But you're not protecting me! Ow! You're holding me back, and you're actually biting me!
Like, I'm not sure if this is going to happen every season of the Great North, but I thought it was kind of cool that the Great North's third season opened up with another musical season premiere. The musical season 3 premiere of the Great North is A Knife to Remember adventure, when Wolf Tobin and Honeybee Shaw go to an Australian restaurant that Beef Tobin doesn't want them to go to. At first they thought he didn't want them to go there because they're missing Mom and Kathleen. Tobin made a scene there, but it was really because Beef Tobin didn't like being reminded of the happy memories he had there with Kathleen that he'll never get back now. But back to Brace Off Adventure. I think the reason why Henry Tuntley was one of Judy Tobin's dream teeth was because I think the narrative meaning it has within the story is that one of Judy Tobin's, I think the point of having John Early voice a tooth in Judy's dream, when he also plays one of those two younger boys who's friends with Moon Tobin, is I know Henry Tobin is I know Henry Tuntley is a very smart, articulate boy, and having Henry Tuntley be one of the teeth in Judy's dream probably means Judy Tobin probably wanted to have a familiar voice talking to her on the Braceline Bus, and it also helped emphasize the point that she feels safe in the Braceline Bus with the tooth who sounds like one of her friends. until she realizes that she wants to get off the bus and risk having her braces removed because she didn't want her teeth to hold her back from hopes and dreams. That, in short, is what I think was going on in Brace Off Adventure with Henry Tuntley's voice actor playing one of the teeth in the Braceline Bus from Judy's dream. Like, maybe Judy Tobin dreamed up Henry Tuntley as one of her teeth because she knew he would be a good friend who would assure her that, who would give her some words of assurance that she could be safe if she keeps her braces on and her teeth fall out and like baby teeth. Obviously, the real Henry Tuntley wouldn't be that insidious to hold you totally back in her dreams. But yeah, if you watched The Great North, if you saw Brace Off Adventure and you're watching this video right now, I would like to know what you think about Henry Tuntley's voice actor becoming one of the teeth in Judy Tobin's dream on the Braceline Bus.